Hey guys, welcome into another edition of Make Every Second Count Live. With me, your host, Jeff Marconette Jr., and I am the award winning international Make Every Second Count speaker. And this is a solution based program trying to help everybody get from what they're going through past that and get to living their best life. And on this show, we try to offer all kinds of tips, ideas, how you can get past the things that are trying to hold you back. And today I'm here with Wanda Hollis, and we are very excited. So I will let her go ahead and introduce herself totally.
Well, hey everybody, and thank you, Jeff, for inviting me. I just appreciate this opportunity to hang out with you. I am Wanda D Hollis, aka the Motivational Queen, and what I do is I help people formulate a plan of action in their business and stick to it. Mainly, I focus on marketing and media. That's my area. I am a producer and host of the I Am Enough talk show, feature here in Atlanta on Status Network. I've been in media for now. This will be my 10th year in media, and I am an entrepreneur. So I feel like the two marry to each other. We can't possibly be in business without getting exposure. I like to help people focus on a game plan to get their marketing, in cyberspace, so to speak. So, with this great tool called the internet and many other platforms, I just teach people how to navigate towards that. I'm also an author, a spoken word recorded artist, and an actress. I was just recently in a movie, and
Wow.
I really pay attention to what's happening around us. So I focus on vibrations and energy and just living a holistic practice in everything I do. I figure like this, Jeff, if it doesn't feel good, then abort, 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 abort. So that's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. And of course, you can check me out here on Facebook. Follow me at the also at the I Am Enough talk show. And so that's it.
That is awesome, Wanda. So thank you for coming on the show, and we are excited to have you. And I am just inviting some other people right now, but we will get back to the show. So let's see.
Okay.
All
And
right. But first of all, I want to give a shout out to a few people that came on here to join us in this broadcast. So, hi to Mallory, hi to Madison, hi to Raheem, hi to Sean, hi to Rachel, hi to Regina, hi to David, hi to Betty, and let's see, hi to Joe, hi to Rudy, and hi to Latif. So, I thank you guys all for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed this show. I know that the world right now is going through a strange time, and we're supposed to be socially distant. So, this is actually a great platform. So, she's over there in Atlanta, and
Atlanta.
I'm in Ohio. So, it's going to be awesome. So we understand. I understand that people go through things in life, and it's not if you go through things, but when. So I have to ask Wanda, has there been things that you have gone through in your life?
Oh, I'm an old lady, Jeff. I've gone through a lot of stuff. Like a lot of things. Of course, most recently we're all faced with this, this super virus. And I would say though, let me back up. in 2017, I went through a transition of my loved ones, like my mom, my grandfather, my grandmother. They all passed in that one 5-month period. For me, that was the biggest transition that I had to deal with in that close proximity of time. And I would say this to anybody going through anything, whether it's grief or sickness or whatever the case may be. It's always a time that I took in to process what I was going through and then appreciate. You have a deep appreciation of life where whenever you start to go through whatever you're going through, and to stay in that gratitude flow, like knowing what you've gone through, how to just appreciate life every day. Your slogan, make every second count. Mine, wake up winning. That is a mental mindset that no matter what we're going through, that we know how to hold our balance in what it is that we really want out of life.
Yes, and that is awesome. I actually, before I even do anything in the morning, I wake up, and before I even leave bed, I post on Facebook that I am so thankful to be given today, and I will make it a great day. And excuse me, by doing that, I am expressing my gratitude, which is great for my own benefit, but it's great for the world too and the universe. But I am also deciding, I am making a declaration on my day. I am telling the universe, I'm telling my own mind that the day is going to be great, that nobody can do anything in this day that's going to stop it from being great. And as long as I don't die on that day or in that day, I will have a great day. I can
Absolutely.
promise myself that. So if you guys are alive, why isn't it a great day? You say it's a good day. You say it's a bad day. You say it's an okay day. I
Mm-hmm.
said no, because we're alive. That means we're winning.
Absolutely.
And she says, winning evening news. And what's your other show?
The I Am Enough talk show.
All right, and then you have what group? Winning.
We have the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneurs.
Wake up winning. See, I get
You got him.
confused.
You got him, Jeff. You got him.
You're
So
you're doing too much stuff, Wanda. You're doing too much
I
stuff.
feel like I'm not doing enough, Jeff. You know what? Just in this conversation here, I just had a conversation a little bit a while ago, and I feel like how you feel, there's a duty that conscious people have to show up and show out, especially like a time like this. So, for as much of the confusing media and the things that are being said and mimicked, and just like for much of the distraction of fear and everything else that's being placed on us, I really feel like it's more important that we shine this light of positivity and reminding people that they need to make every second count, that they have to understand that they are waking up winning, you know?
Yeah, and we have a guy here watching that's named Dean Fairchild. He actually goes to the gym with me, but this man has had a heart transplant. So he is winning every day because he is surviving because of what somebody else gave to him, what somebody else put inside of him. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put something inside your mind that will help you live a better life and live your best life, because it's possible.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, on this show, we like to offer people suggestions on ways that they can get past everything that they're dealing with in their life. So, I have to ask Wanda, Is there something that you did that helped you get past it that other people can use to get past things?
The first thing, that's a great question. And the first thing that I would always suggest somebody is keep things in perspective, and when I say that, I mean to always have that gratitude meter of extremely high. It's like you said, when you realize that you woke up, my whole focus is to realize that I woke up winning. So every day pay attention to how I wake up. I suggest other people pay attention to how they wake up, to always be seeing it as a blessing. And when you wake up knowing that you're blessed in that moment, you're blessed and you're in your right mind, that you can basically change anything around, through learning how to deal with certain situations. And another thing is to practice good self love. When you look in the mirror, say to yourself things like I am enough. Have affirmations that you can repeat over and over to raise up your own vibration, because if you have somebody that has told you that you're no good, you're this, you're that, all this other kind of negative stuff, you really have to take control of who you want to become, and knowing the value is in your life. So I would make that suggestion to anybody, to look in the mirror and see yourself as this great being, this unique individual, this masterpiece. God made us so extraordinarily amazing, and we have to really hone into that spirit and want to deliver that to the world. Like, what are you doing that's going to make you feel better? So those are just two great things that I say to people. Wake up with that excitement, be in gratitude, stay connected to your own affirmations, of reassuring your self-love.
Yes, that actually is a great point. Stay in gratitude. And I am asking right now if everybody in the comments would just mention 1 to 3 things that you're thankful for. Just 1 to 3 things that you're thankful for. And I know you guys can all do that because you're alive right now. So be thankful for being alive,
Absolutely.
because we are here with the Motivational Queen, Wanda D. Hollis, and she is teaching everybody, and she is motivating everybody, and it's amazing. Take this stuff in, share this out. Show people that they can be thankful, that they don't have to live in fear all the time, that they need to turn off the CNNs and the networks that just run news across the bottom constantly, and it's all negative news. I've heard that CNN is nothing but constant negative news.
That's what the CNN stands for.
So that's pretty cool. I love that. But I need to take a second here and say hi to Danielle, hi to Jordan, hi to Randy, hi to Brian, and then hi to Angela Etling. And she says, I'm thankful to be alive for my family and friends. So that's awesome.
Amen.
And then hi to Lotus Roche. It's good to see you,
Hey,
Lotus.
Lotus.
And then she says, oh, she's starting a watch party. So we love that.
Start a watch party, everybody.
Yeah. And then we have Anana Pfeiffer, Dare Home watching. And she is the blessed girl. She's an international award-winning motivational speaker as well, and she started the global initiative called not Every Girl Wins. Oh man. Anana, if you could please, Blessed Girls. Yes, that's it. She runs Blessed Girls. I had a brain fart there.
That's okay. That's okay. We just know she's doing some great things.
Yeah.
She's doing some great things.
All these people that are on here are doing some great things.
Hi, Angie.
It's awesome that they're on here. So we need to make sure you got through all your steps. Did you get through it all?
Huh? What's that?
All your steps
for how I stay with a positive attitude.
Well,
or
yeah,
what?
Sure.
Which one, Jeff? I'm trying to keep up with you, Jeff.
I'm trying to keep up with myself. My brain's in like
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Ways.
Well, it's difficult. That's okay. What steps you referring to?
All right, steps to stay positive.
Steps to stay positive. So we talked about how we wake up, and also I want people to realize that when you wake up in the morning, that sets your day. So you want to make sure that you're listening to something that's going to motivate you, move you, whether it's something, learning something, but don't make gossip be the first thing that you take into your ear. I was had a conversation with a lady, what's her name? Can't think right now, but this is another brain fart. See, it happens to everybody. But this is what she said, Jeff. She said that your ears are like filters, so you listen with one ear and you filter out with the other ear. And I thought that was brilliant, because as we go throughout our day, people will bring us stuff that we don't want to have that stick in our spirit. So we want to listen and filter out. My pastor, may he rest in peace, Jack Boland, he used to say that ideals of like that float around in our mind, we have all these ideals that come up, or thoughts, some negative, some positive, we can't control them. But if we were to like reach up for the thought that we wanted to keep, that's the one we want to keep. So we can't control everything where it comes to what we thinking about, but we can't control what we meditate on. When we can't control what we want to produce. So setting intentions is very important. Another thing that I want to encourage us to stay mindful of is who we're talking to. Guard your time. Winners, we have to guard our time. Because who you talk to, they will either deposit something good in your spirit, or they will deposit something of that opposite. And we want to make sure that we're hanging out with the right people, that we're having right conversations. That's another tip that I would say, how we deal with getting over situations and just living a great life. Because no matter what, as long as we keep standing, I think we're winning. And as long as we keep making the effort to win, we'll keep winning.
Yes, that's true. Thank you, Lotus, for sending me an attachment. I can't open that right now, but I will as soon as I get off here. I promise you. So I love how you talk about how to stay positive, and that can be very hard, especially in the world right now, because this world that we're living in right now, where we're not supposed to go outside, we're supposed to stay distant from other people at least 6 feet, and we're supposed to wash our hands all the time. Well, we're supposed to wash our hands all the time, but a lot of people don't obviously do that. And that's not the best thing. That's like, ew.
Not good.
That's all right. I'm not gonna hold it against people. Just each their own, I guess.
Don't hold it against them, Jeff.
Yeah. So I again want to take another second and tell you thank you for coming on here tonight. Thank you for being with myself and my guests. I appreciate every second and everything that you're doing. And I know you're busy, so definitely thank you for coming on here.
Well, thank
It means a lot to me. And we hope that you guys took something from this show. And if you did, please comment and tell us what your biggest takeaway was. And I'd be happy to respond to those. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them there in the comments, and I will either get myself or Wanda to answer them as soon as possible. So, is there any information that you would like to give out, like contact information or website information or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter information?
Well, there is, I say the simplest thing for people to connect with me. Now, and let me just say this, what our intentions are, and I think, Jeff, I can include you in this whole master plan of helping the world be a better place. We want to be mindful of our activity, so when you come around me, my brand speaks positivity, speaks taking action. I work with entrepreneurs, so if you're looking for a space or somebody to hold you accountable and help you get to your next level, that's where I specialize in. I have a group here on Facebook called the Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneurs, as Jeff mentioned it before. It's free to join the group. So you can come on over to the group in Facebook and you can see that group. We're also, the I Am Enough talk show page is where you could, where we bring you more positive information, positive news. And then we have the Wake Up Winning. No, sorry, the Winning Evening News. That's another channel that we do a lot of broadcasting from that channel. So any one of those you can find us, but across the board, my name is Wanda D. Hollis. You can follow me on all social media platforms. I'm talking Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, anywhere you look. And I don't like to say that word Google me, because I think that's so just like stupid word to say Google me. But if you did do that, then it would just list a whole bunch of where you can find me and follow me at. And like yourself, Jeff, we do a lot of broadcasting in our groups. We intentionally try to help other people understand that their voice counts, that their dreams matter. So I want to just tell everybody to don't lose focus during the time such as this time. This is the time for us to pay more attention to learning what we need to learn, being prepared, dusting off those dreams, maybe writing that book, writing that song, getting things ready. So when the world opens back up, then maybe you'll have a greater appreciation for the world. So that's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. And you can follow me on all social media platforms.
That is pretty awesome, and I thank you for that, Wanda. But I want to make a quick announcement, and oh, excuse me, darn it. All right, on Sunday afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm actually hosting. Darn it, excuse me. Yeah. I'm actually
What did you eat, Jeff?
the first Get Up virtual conference, and I am very proud of this event. It is my brainchild, my thought child, whatever you want to say. But there will be 16 speakers during those 3 hours, and they will each be talking for 10 minutes. And the lineup, which this might not be in the correct order, but the speakers are Terrence Leftridge, Lotus Roche, Adam Walton, Mark Anthony King, Jeannie McGarvey, Anthony Michael Russo, Greg Walker, Marie Cosgrove, Adam Ortman, me, of course, Dr. Obama Bowen, Kevin Wilson, Dr. Ruben West, Rochelle Dotson Matheny, Kawan Glover, and Robert Shallow. So I hope you guys can all join us for the Get Up virtual conference. And I will have more information on my page available where that can be viewed. But we want to say hi to Lindsay Berlin, and she is actually the girl that helped me get started walking. So I want to definitely take a second and say, I love you, Lindsay. And then we need to say hi to Jordan Nichols, who is watching on YouTube. And then I want to say hi to Tracy R. Kincaid, and she is watching from Chicago, Illinois. And then Janelle Harris is on as well. So we thank you all for watching. If you took anything away from this show, please comment it in the feed. And I thank you, and I hope you join me on Sunday afternoon for the Get Up virtual conference. And I again want to tell Wanda thank you. And I want to tell everybody, including Wanda, that you need to do me a favor this week, next week, the rest of the year, for the rest of your life. You need to make every second count. Why? Because you never know when those seconds are going to run out on your one life. So again, this is Jeff Marconette Jr., the award-winning international Make Every Second Count speaker. And we actually have a question for Wanda. It's from Janelle, and she hasn't asked it yet, but she told me she has a question.
Okay.
So we'll wait for her to ask that question, and then we will sign off. Well, maybe. Oh, what should we expect during this time? That's for you, Wanda.
What should we expect? I don't quite know the context of that question.
What kind of interview should we look forward to? I'm confused. I'm sorry, Janelle.
Okay. Is she referring to the type of, if you're referring to what we do on the show, I don't really know how to answer that, but
Yeah, she said on the show.
okay, so we basically do our whole focus of either one of the platforms. Like for instance, on the I Am Enough talk show, subtitle Where Your Dreams Matter, I speak a lot with entrepreneurs, artists, authors, community people that are basically wanting to get their brand exposed by learning more about them and their products and services. We also interview artists, they come and perform. So on the show, either shows will be having more guests come on, talk about what they do, why they do, and why we need to pay attention to what they do. What value are they bringing? So I guess the full question for that is, we want to talk to anybody that feels like they need to have a burning message that they want to get out. And we want to help you get that message out to the masses. So what we do along with interviews is we keep broadcasting your message. We have an editing department. We might slice it up for you. You can use it on your website, because at the base of our platform is marketing and promoting and helping you with brand your message. So that's what we do, and that's what people can expect that we'll do for them when they come through any of our platforms.
All right. And then she says, during COVID, what type of interview will you be broadcasting?
We'll be broadcasting interviews that for one thing, help educate people, but more so help people refocus their direction on their own powerful blueprint of living a whole fulfilled life. That's what we'll be doing. We're not going to focus on the messiness of things, the negative, because that news is out there. So I want to talk to who's moving their lever towards the positive mark. Who's going forward in their master plan. I know a lot of companies that they're increased in their business model. Why? Because in any market, there's always a time to grow, and there's always an opportunity to prosper. So you have to look for those opportunities.
That's great. And Janelle says thank you.
Thank you, Janelle. Great question.
And we hope you guys all have a great night and stay safe. All right.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Jeff, I'm sorry. Mark